going to be. I know our fall and the week and a half that we've had coming up before opening day, I couldn't be more proud of what the guys have done and you know where they're at, and they've been getting after it and making adjustments and competing, and they seem to be having fun doing it. And you know, and so what you don't know, I guess 31 years have taught me, you don't know, you know, when the lights come on and it's time, are they gonna press a little bit at first or whatever. If they'll hang on and just remember it's a game and play it like you did when you were a kid, I think we'll be all right. Sometime we're going to figure that out, and hopefully it's earlier than later. You know, we've got a few guys back position player wise, and they have done more than I could ever ask for. Brendan Ducote, Jimmy Fondren, Jimmy Johnstone, you know, they've just been getting after it. Even a couple young guys, Christian Cooper and Keaton and William, have been doing great. And you know, on the pitching side, Barrett Call and Connor Haynes and Hayden Williams, Langston, and there's some other guys that have really done well. Ryan Irwin, Taylor Sullivan, to name a few. And we've got a couple position players, John Dykeman and Jimmy Fondren, that's also going to help us on the bump. And then we added a couple freshmen that we really are like. And so there's been a neat mixture. You know, we have enough older guys to give us a little something and to help some of these new kids out. But I've liked the way the new kids have handled it. So really, they're a tight-knit group, seem really close, and we haven't had any issues as far as getting after it and competing and doing those things. And I guess really as a coach, that's the first and foremost thing that you want to see out of your club. We have the capability of producing a lot of runs. You know, our middle infield the last 3 years combined have only made like 14, 15 errors combined, and that's kind of crazy when you look around at some of the best shortstops that we've seen have 14, 15, 16 errors. So really what our middle has done has been unreal. We've got 2 new middle in there, and you know, I'm not expecting them to do something like that. And so somewhere something's got to pick up and make up a little bit for our inexperience in the infield a little bit. And so we've asked the pitchers, hey, let's just walk one guy less a game. If we play 45, 50 games this year and we walk one less guy, it's 45, 50 less walks. I'd probably rather have a few extra errors up the middle and trade that out for those walks. And you know, can we do a good job of getting the big hit with runners in scoring position? If we do that, you know, a little bit better than we've done the past 3 years. I know last year we did okay, but the 2 years prior to that, that's going to make up for a little bit of the inexperience. And so, you know, that's teams are different and years are different, and this is a team that can punch the ball a little bit, and we've got some pop. We've got some guys, Merkel and a couple of dudes that can really run. So it's offensively, it's a really good mixture of pop and speed. And so I kind of like what we have in that regard. And I think, again, our whole message to the team this year has been, you know, we're going to be a work in progress. And so at the start of the season, you know, we have 11 non-conference games leading into conference. And hey, if we're 11-0, fine, we're still a work in progress. Let's focus on the little things and remember those things. If we're 0-11 or anything in between, we're a work in progress. Let's keep focusing on the little things and handle that. So, you know, I think they're going to buy into that, and you know, time will tell. But it's time to start playing. So I'm looking forward to this weekend. Yeah, you know, to me, you know, baseball's an endless pursuit of perfection that we never obtain. And so, you know, can our guys go out there and do what we've been preaching as far as the process versus results? If we get up there, you know, worried about results and how we do in that regard, we're going to struggle a little bit. But if we'll focus on the little things, the things that each one of them individually have some little things that they do up at the plate or pitching wise, and then just go compete, then we're going to be okay. You know, not worry about the base hits, not worry about this. When we get runners in scoring position, let's don't try to do too much, because again, now we're starting to focus on the result instead of here's my thing. You know, Brennan, I'm going to stay inside the ball and through it, and Dykeman, I'm going to get the head out. Whatever the case is, whatever each individual one has, and they know what they are. You know, if we'll stick to that under the worst of situations and the best of situations, then you know, we're going to be okay. No, you know, all of us here play every school in our league plays tough opponents. They don't shy away from anybody. We don't try to handpick a schedule to have high records. So what you said, it is a tough league. We've had 3 teams in regionals multiple years, and at least 2 in most. And that speaks well for the quality of baseball in our league and the quality of coaches in our league. It's very competitive. I wouldn't want it any other way. I don't think those guys would want it any other way. And you can look at our schedule and tell we're trying to play as many good people as we possibly can, and those people out there are too. And so it's a very competitive league. Get you ready every day, and you better be ready every day, and it's a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll be up there in the talk come late April.